Hi everyone, this is Pegs the Star. I wanted to introduce my newest deck that I just added a couple weeks ago. I just got my personal deck in, and they are called, well, it's another Lenormand deck because I love doing Lenormand. But this is what the back of the deck looks like, and it does come in a box. And the back of the box also has an image as well. It's the same image as the front. And you can see most of my new decks are going to come with boxes or bags, and that's why they cost a little bit more. So I've been getting a lot of reviews on the quality of the deck, and also that they wish that they came with boxes. Well, unfortunately, the ones that I have did previously, I can't go back and redo them because that's just too much work. There's too many decks. So I tried to see if I could duplicate it and add boxes to it, but I don't know how to do that, so I just started making more decks. Anyhow, this deck this is my first time using this. It's a stronger cardstock, and it is really strong. It actually reminds me of like the decks that you go and buy at the stores. It shuffles really well. And they're all out of order because I've already been playing with it, but that's what the back looks like, and this is what the thickness looks like. As you can see, it's pretty thick. Okay, so it shuffles really well, and we're just going to go through the deck, and so you can see what each image looks like. And if you like the deck, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the deck, then do what you need to do. But anyways, I love it. Like I said, I love Lenormand, and this is my first time adding, because I thought to add health and timing on there. So there is timing on the card. So if you have a question about timing, you can pull a card for a timing period. Or if you have questions about health, like your health in general, you can pull a card for that as well. This is for entertainment purposes, so don't go based upon what the health is saying. If you are concerned about your health, please go see professional medical attention, or go see your doctor and get some good, health advice for that. But I feel like they're pretty accurate. I pulled a health card for myself, which was the tree, and I'm trying to see if I can find it. So here's the tree image, and I used a bonsai tree. I absolutely love them. I have one in I have a couple of them here in my house, but there's one in my room, and it's growing like crazy. But for this, on the health, what was pointing out for me, because I experienced palpitations today really strong, and my heart was going crazy. So when I got home from school, I asked what was going on, and I was shown that there was a shift. So being an empath and on this spiritual journey, I'm very sensitive to when the planets are in retrograde or coming out of retrograde, or any type of energy shifts going on, and I usually feel them. So my heart was going crazy, and I wanted to know what was going on. And on here, I don't know if you can really see it, I'm trying to focus it, but what was pointed out to me was the spiritual healing, which makes sense because the tree can represent healing as well. So we're going to go through each deck. You've seen the tree. Like I said, I was messing around with them, so they're not in order. So I'm sorry, but they're not in order. So we're just going to go and look at the images, what's important that you want to see what the images look like. So here's my mountain. And I'm not going to say which each card is, because you can kind of like see what it is. These are the clouds, which I absolutely love. With this new stock that I'm using, the material, I feel like it really pops out the images better. it just looks really, really cool. I'm really excited how everything turned out. This is the cross, and underneath there's like an image because it's like on a lake, and you can see, like, it reminds me of when Jesus was put in the tomb, in his tomb, and then they put the rock over there and then it closed and then it opened up by itself, you know. So I think that's really, really cool. It's the crossroads. So this deck is more of a nature vibe, like I went more naturey with this. More like earth stuff with the elements. But it really came out great. See that one that says the rider. Fish. I love koi fishes. Key. So if you're hearing thunder in the background, it is storming where I'm at now. This is the Divine Feminine. Letter. Book. Lovebirds. Child. So a lot of my ships, they're gonna be like pirate ships because I love pirates. I don't know who doesn't, but I do. So I love a pirate ship. I think it's fascinating. Maybe I had a past life with being a pirate or something, I don't know. This is the garden. The house. The snake. And last but not least, Divine Masculine. Okay. And as you can see, there's flowers in there. Everything is tied to either nature and elements. I really, really love this deck. I love how it's shuffling. So we're just gonna, card array fell out, so we'll take a look and see which card that is. So you don't have to use the keywords on here, the general meanings. You can look up the meanings online, or you can purchase a book through Amazon. I have lots of books on Lenormand, or you can just go by your intuition, whatever your intuition is telling you. So we did get 2 cards. The guides are funny. So Divine Feminine came out, and then I got the Anchor and the Moon. So like I said, you can either go by what the general meanings are on here, the key points, or you can just use your intuition. And for me, this is just telling me that divine feminines need to strengthen their ties to their intuition, okay? So maybe it's telling you with this deck you should use your intuition, but you don't have to. If you're just starting out, Lenormand is a good deck to start out with. And sorry about that, it's my mom. But I absolutely love Lenormand decks, and they were my first decks that I went with when I started out a couple of years ago, and they come with a box. So if you like it, go ahead and buy it. I am running a sale right now on it, so they're on sale right now, and the timing for shipping is 2 to 3 weeks. I do go through a third party when I am ordering the decks, so it does take longer because they're printing them and then they're shipping them out to you. So if you need a if you're wanting the shipping code or the number, sorry, I'm having a brain fart, but if you're needing the number, just DM me, and if it's ready, I will go ahead and send it to you. But please, when they are shipping, for some reason the USPS, it doesn't update the shipping, and I don't know why. But what I usually do is I will go to the website and I'll put my phone number in there, my cell number, and once it starts moving, I get text messages for where it's at, and it'll tell me when it's in my mailbox. So please make sure that you try that, because instead of writing me and like, where's my order at, you know, why is it not moving, because I can't really tell you why it's not moving when I'm not the mail carrier, if that makes any sense. So but that's usually what I do, and when I order each and every one of my decks, and they get to me on time. They get to me on the day that they say that they're going to arrive. Sometimes it comes a day earlier. So yeah, I think that's about it. I am working on 2 other decks, and they're both twin flame decks, so I'm working on those. One is a musical twin flame, and the other one is just another twin flame deck that goes a little bit more into like the 5D connections. So that's what I'm working on, but that probably won't come out until August, because I go to school, so it takes a little bit of time. But anyhow, again, my name is Pegasus Star. I thank you for being here and purchasing my decks, and thank you for being interested. If you like what you're seeing, please share me out and check out my other videos on my other decks. They are attached to each decks that I am selling. I don't have for each one yet. I'm still working on those, but I will do reviews on those, so please be patient with me. Alright, you guys, namaste.